Hey, it's Gio, and this is part 5 of the data powering the SASE framework. According to a recent Verizon report, web application attacks are involved in 26% of all breaches, making it the second most common cybersecurity attack pattern. In this 5th installment of the Zavilo Tech Blog series about the data powering the SASE framework, this post is focused on remote browser isolation. Remote browser isolation delivers secure internet access that protects physical endpoints and networks against browser-based exploits by using sandboxing to isolate web browsing activity in remote cloud-based containers. Since the browsing activity takes place in a separate virtual environment, exploits and vulnerabilities are kept isolated so potential attacks can't penetrate nor move around within an enterprise network. As more organizations adopt zero-trust protocols, remote browser isolation is leveraged to determine which targeted websites can or can't be trusted based on web categories, users, and group policies. The most common use case for remote browser isolation is to eliminate web-based attacks by isolating endpoints and networks from malicious or phishing content. Remote browser isolation is used to prevent a variety of browser-based attacks like drive-by downloads, malvertising, phishing, credential harvesting, redirect attacks, and cross-site scripting. Another use case is to protect web and cloud applications from attacks. The explosion of cloud and web-based apps over the last few years has accelerated the need to isolate web and cloud apps from malicious content that may be streamed from unmanaged devices. Remote browser isolation can be used to hide front-end web code or publicly exposed APIs by rendering a web or cloud app in an isolated container. This web application isolation technique only sends a safe rendering to the local browser, which prevents attackers from exploring a page's source code for vulnerabilities and unpatched issues to exploit. Remote browser isolation can also be used to support other tools like secure web gateways, cloud access security brokers, and other services by enforcing security policies that ensure secure access to cloud applications. In order for any of these solutions to be effective in preventing attacks, they need visibility into the traffic they are designed to monitor. Using premium data to power a remote browser isolation solution enables maximum flexibility for configuring policies for high-risk or non-sanctioned categories, as well as delivering premium threat protection. For vendors that select a maximum protection security model, key features to evaluate include a focus on threat detections, a highly granular category taxonomy for content classifications, and having the very critical capability to block and filter full-path URLs. For a more complete list of evaluation criteria and explanations of each criteria, check out the complete article on the Zavilo Tech Blog. That's it for this one. Stay safe.